What is going on, everybody? Blessed Eternal here. We are back with World of Warcraft, Starter Edition, version of the game, and we are continuing where we left off last episode with our little panda, Shaman. So, where we last left off, we came down here and we talked to Jojo Ironbrow. He is insistent that he can do anything. And you know, it's all a matter of mind over matter, right? So he has asked us to get the hard Tierwood reeds. And we still need to speak to Isa Cloudsinger out here at the singing pools. Now, this is one of those things. That crane is going to want to eat us. Because we're a little skunk at the moment.
Discipline and practice lead us to our full potential.
Alright, so... 50 quests! Cross the balance poles. So that's the stuff over there.
Answers become clear.
Now, I guess here's the thing. Before we get too deep into this, there was that... There's a spirit, wasn't? There we go. Those are the ones I was looking for. It was the fire spirit. I don't have the fire spirit. Well, shoot. Alright. Well, let's summon the water spirit. And if I'm not mistaken, we start this up over here. Well, I see another shaman. Yeah, we should be able to start this right down here. Excuse me. Oh, not quite. Let's see if... There we go. So this is actually not as difficult as people make it out to be. It's just a matter of hopping and hopping. The hard part about this, honestly, is when you have 4 and 5 and 6 and 8 other players out here doing this. That's the hard part. And there's reeds down there, so let's see. Oh, I remember this now. Right. Let's just do it this way, then. Target needs to be in front of you. Where are you, then? Dang you, bird! I know, not bird. You know, here. Ah. Let's do this. Let's get out here. Ah! Ow. Yeah, I know. You think I'm lunch too? So let's just get some of these reeds and get the hell out of here. As you can tell, I am still getting over the tail end of that cold. Not actually doing too bad. Just a little bit of a tickle in my throat. That kind of looks like there was something up there. Just a little bit of a tickle in my throat. And you know what? We're just going to go over here. And unless they changed it, you can't even hop back up onto these things. Yeah, so they have not changed it, which does not surprise me. Well, I guess it does surprise me a little bit. And what I mean by that is Blizzard has made this game so simple for players to play. And, you know, it's only a bad thing in some cases. And how's it a bad thing? It's a bad thing in the case of all these people that you know what? I'll just hop down here and run off to the side. It's a bad thing in the case that you have all these... Oh, I need to beat the monks too. I forgot that. So how about I get back up over here? Let's get over here. There's one monk. Ow. There's two monks. I shouldn't even really have to move. And that one, and then this one, and then I'm done. So then there's that. So it's a very simple little quest. Do I? Yeah, I do still have my water spirit. Good!
Slow down. Goodbye.
Alright, so there's the reeds. Uh-huh. You're breaking reeds. It's not really much in the way of an impressive little thing there. And I think that, yeah, that's probably the graveyard up here. I don't get it, like... I understand that I've played these games much more often, much more frequent than a lot of other players. But I've never had a situation where I've had to worry about dying in any of these. I said that I was going to start crafting. I will leave it till next episode, just to see what you people would like to see, if you have a preference at all. You're up there. So I'll just hop down here. I figured that was going to turn me into something. Like here, this is an herb. But I don't have herbalism picked up. So I can't pick it up. And there's a mining node.
What wisdom do you seek? May the red crane live forever in your heart.
Okay, retrieve the sun pearl.
Most welcome.
And
May
kill
you
water
find
pincers.
mastery in your passions.
So we are about ready to hit level 6 on our monk already. Let's just get down here. Don't want to take any unnecessary fall damage. And I don't remember on if... No, this water does not turn you into anything. So you just go through and... I remember... excuse me. I remember doing this as part of the beta. And... I guess that was... Yeah, that was the first time that Blizzard did the... guaranteed beta access thing. And... it was nice... but it was so very easy for people to get bored, and when you have, you know, another 2 million players added to the beta on the same weekend, and everybody is playing a Panda, kinda gets real old real fast. But, you know, that's not a reflection of the game at all, either. I forgot about the barbed rays. Let's deal with this guy. I think the barbed rays are actually new. Just come down here and get the pearl. And old man Liang decided that he wanted to come all the way down here to see for himself.
Tell me of your travels.
Well, there's your sun pearl.
Family, friends, food. These are what matter most.
So let's put that on. And... oh, okay. So now we're up here. And I'm trying to remember... oh, fine. Okay, so those are the geysers. And you basically just need to stand in one of them. These are little things that, if you were a raider, you'd be like, wait, why am I doing this? Because it kind of goes against everything that you're taught to do as a raider. You get out of the glowy crap. And why does the Spirit of Water kind of sound like Balloon Boy from Five Nights? I think it's Balloon Boy. Honestly, I'm not familiar with Five Nights enough to make that reference. I can't believe I actually made that.
I have to admit, that looked pretty fun. And it looks to me like you made a new friend.
Well, that's the one that I have... well, I guess I have 2 of them now, don't I?
It's good to see you.
Okay, so now I have new gauntlets. And I guess I can't get back over there. Fine, I will do it myself. And you just hop in the cart. Anytime now. I'm in the cart. Thank you. Now, when you saw it from the human perspective, you could actually tell the age of the starting zone. Think about how slow I was leveling over there. And that's with accelerated XP. And then you look at this, and you know, we're on episode 2. I'm level 6. You know, I know I was leveling about the same speed as that over with the human by a little bit. But, I mean, let's face it. When you had to get to one place or another, you didn't have the cart. It could be argued that when I got out to Westfall, that it had the cart and all that I, or the Flight Master rather, in that case, for me to use. But there's a big difference between the two. Right here, from the human standpoint, we're still inside of Northshire Valley, or barely leaving Northshire Valley. So this would be basically the same thing as me going from Northshire to Goldshire on the human quest chain, and I didn't have to run. I got a ride.
The time to act is always now.
So there's G, and he is the Horde liaison.
Tell me of your travels. Next one
And
is on me.
you want food, but all of this is all over in the same area, so it's not that big of a deal. Which one of you are the vendor again? You're not the vendor. You're not the vendor. I thought I had a vendor. Right there! If I just went a little bit further.
You sleep like a rock.
Actually no, sleeps like water.
Until next time.
Now, this right here is basically an early lead up to Pandaria, because a lot of this kind of stuff right here is what you go through in the second zone in Pandaria. Of course, with better rewards. Because if they were dropping those health potions out in Pandaria, there would be a problem. I think it'd be funny as hell if they did something like that. One mob out in Pandaria, one specific mob, always dropped linen and wouldn't drop anything like linen and health potions. Just the minor health potions. So I'm right in this area. I could have sworn that these guys were supposed to drop some of this stuff. Oh, it must be down in the burrow. Yeah, it must be down in the burrow. Yeah, that's what's going on. Salute the carrot. I think somebody recently has been through here. That's one huge carrot. So here are the carrots. I don't think there's anything down here except for the fact that I could, Yep, that would be it. So let's go up here and go for the pumpkins. And it should be another burrow, I think. Nope, it's not another burrow. So just pick the pumpkins. Grab another one. And then we're down here for the turnips. And it's one of those things, a lot of these quests with the Panda starting zone, it's just a matter of focusing on one aspect of the details, because it doesn't take much for all of the details to simply fall in for you anyway. Like here we are, we're focusing on getting the turnips, the carrots, and the pumpkins. But you could very quickly see... Is that down there? No, it has to be up here. You can very quickly see that the killing of the plump vermin are an aspect of... it's just one of those things that you basically already get done by the time... Oh, flippers! And third turnip. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you basically already get done by the time you're done picking up the turnips anyway. And if there were other players right here next to me all fighting for the same mobs and all that, such as back in the beta, then you could very easily see on how it would have taken at least 10 kills to get all of these things picked up. And the last one, we're just going to cut straight through. Alright, so now we got that done. We're just going to cut up through here, turn a little bit to the left. And this might actually get us to level 7.
Hello.
Soft britches, there we go. Hi.
I will break you, little rock man.
Learn Patience G.
I'm with you.
Okay, so we need to recover a mallet.
Speak up.
And now he wants
White
wood
Tiger
planks.
watch over you.
So this is all down here, near the watermill. And I'm looking at the time, and I think this episode may run a little long, not by much. But we have a few other people here doing the quest as well. Oh, excuse me. Healing Surge, yes. Give me another ability that I don't actually want. Well, thanks for the help. So you just go up there, loot the mallet. She's going to focus on the planks while I was doing the mallet. So you just run around, and I don't even need to worry about killing that guy anymore. Oh, wow. It's actually a decent player here. And what I mean by that is the fact that they're not just going through and taking every single last thing, even though that's the way it looks. I mean, they left some items behind. Now I get that. And out before I get aggro. Well, maybe I might get aggro on that thing. Maybe not. Ah, well. So that would have taken probably another minute, maybe a minute and a half of the quest. So like I said, maybe running a little long. If we did not... Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry, guys. I'm recording this a little later than what I normally would. But, yeah, normally that quest would have taken another minute, minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes longer than what it did. But because I had somebody else show up and give me a hand with it, it took much less time.
What do you need?
I mean, you know, in the long scheme of things, what exactly is 2 minutes? Very little. Uh-huh.
The greatest virtue is the will to act.
So, alright. Let's ring this. Even though G is being very impatient.
It's good to see you.
Okay, request Shu's help in waking Wugao. Or Wugao? Yes, we're Wugao. And Shu is the water spirit that we've already made a friend with. Come on. And, of course, just like any other sibling. Hey, wake up!
Welcome.
Okay, so we have that. We have both of the spirits. Let me put my new new boots on. And we're gonna go for another cart ride. So we got all that done in much faster than what I was anticipating. We got all that done much faster than what I was anticipating. So we are pushing the time on the episode a little bit just so that we can bring these spirits up to the temple. And the temple, if I am remembering it correctly, yes, Temple of the Five Dawns, and that should be the same place that we brought the fire spirit up to earlier. So this is earth, fire, and water that will now be at the temple. And why we just didn't go down that way, I'm not quite sure. But we ended up taking a different roundabout way to get down into the area with the water spirit. And it kind of goes to one of those things. It's like, what about all these little details? How often do you see these details in games? I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Unless
I
you're
have only the finest wares.
unless you're one of those people like myself who look for these
Goodbye.
details. So here we are. We're just going to go up here. We already have the water spirit rushing ahead of us to be reunited with the fire spirit, if I'm not mistaken the story. Yeah, there's the fire spirit over to the left.
Our greatest triumphs, you return with the spirits of water and earth. You make an old master proud.
I do like that tree. I have a thing for cherry blossoms, the sakura blossoms.
Hey, this way to Morning Breeze Village.
Well, seeing I didn't have a chance to say, hey, slow down. And if I'm supposed to meet with you in Morning Breeze Village, why the hell did you wait for me? I mean, did you think I was going to get lost on this one path leading out of the Temple of the Five Dawns? And then you waited for me and you're not even waiting for me. Can I do that, quaking palm on you? Almost tempted to jump off, but then I'd have a lot of crap to do. A fair amount of crap to do to get back. And Laura Walker Zan back there, unless they changed it. They say she's beginning her lesson just down the stairs if you want to listen. Unfortunately, they never did make it, from what I could tell, where there's actually singing. They did that for Sylvanas's, oh, what is it called? I forget what it's called now. But Sylvanas sings if you go through the one of the quest chains with the Blood Elves. And there's our old friend Jojo. So we come down here and we just talk to
The
G.
greatest virtue is the will to act.
And
Welcome.
you know that he has a thing for Isa. You just know that. Either way, G, and here's a lesson to everybody. Either way, just go talk to her. The worst thing she can do is say no. That's the worst. No, no one listen to me. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to just pick up these quests here before next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. Helps me out quite a bit. And until next time, guys, as always, have a good one.